Hi everyone, we're from group 7 and now we're going to discuss about PEDATI learning frameworks.
My name is Gusti Ayukadi Puspitasari. My ID number is 191-202-1082.
So my name is Iwayan Wira Praditya and my student registration number is 191-202-1141.
Well, hello guys, my name is Gede Aldi Mahendra and my ID number is 191-202-1145.
Hello everyone, my name is Made Valdian Andisya Pratama and my student registration number is 1912021073.
As you can see, this is the photograph of PEDATI itself. Basically, PEDATI is an abbreviation of pelajari, dalami, terapkan, and evaluasi. The man who behind these learning frameworks is Wes Anis Cairuman. He's from Indonesia, from Java. So what is PEDATI? According to Cairuman, PEDATI is a learning framework that related to the content setting of blended learning.
Okay, I will explain about blended learning and their branches. Blended learning is an approach to learning that combines face-to-face and online learning experience. Ideally, each will complement the others by using its particular strength. Each student has a range of different strengths and requirements, and a blended learning approach allows tutors to acknowledge this. When they are given the ability to use tools from both traditional and digital spheres, tutors are able to present necessary information in a range of different ways designed to suit the varying learning styles of their students. Okay, blended learning also have some branches that their is divided into two parts. There are synchronous and asynchronous, and it's have their part also, such as live, virtual asynchronous, and self-paced and collaborative asynchronous. Live synchronous is we usually know as like we have to study with the same time and place, or we call it offline learning. And virtual, like we know too, it is a learning that could in the same time but in a different place, or we call online classes. Self-paced could make us learn anywhere and anytime but alone. But collaborative is the antonym of the self-paced, that we have to study with the others through group discussion or anything else.
Pelajari, or in English, learning is one part of PEDATI. In this part, students focus to find the material in learning process. The material can be found from online or offline. If in online learning, material can be found in virtual synchronous, collaborative asynchronous, and self-paced asynchronous. The students can be through digital material, for example, text, audio, video, games, or simulation. While in offline learning, the material can be found directly through a teacher.
Okay, we're back again with me, Aldi. Okay, I will explain you about deep, or we could say in bahasa is dalami, and it It is a part of the PEDATI. This part is focused on how to make the students more understand and mastering the learning material. The teachers should make a section that the learners may have a discussion and watching presentation about the materials. This part could make the students more understand because using self-paced and collaborative asynchronous. While we choose self-paced, we may give the student understanding the materials by using learning through video or games, or we could choose collaborative asynchronous by using sharing and demonstration over online, discussing through platform and group discussion.
Terapkan, which is one of the PEDATI brands. Terapkan, or in English applying, is an effort that the instructor does in terms of applying what the students studied, in which it from online or offline resources. Terapkan can be both in the offline or online class. In applying Terapkan, it should be relevant, engaging, problem-based, existing now, and productive, which means producing works. The activity on this learning activity can be an online or offline assignment. It also related to live synchronous. If we talk about live synchronous, it should be online, running online, or offline. If we talk about the analogy of blended learning on these learning frameworks, it can be, if we talk about live synchronous, it should be offline, and the activity is offline assignment, like doing the task on the textbooks with the others, or students with their friends, but in the same time and place. And if we talk about virtual synchronous, the activity should be online, and the task is online assignment. For example, like doing the task on the web, but in different time and situation, but also with the others. And now move to the asynchronous. If we talk about the collaborative asynchronous, the activity should be online, and the task should be online, like as an online assignment, and students can do it with their friends, but in different time and place. And the last one, if we talk about self-paced asynchronous, the activity should be online, the task is online assignment, like restricted online task. It means students cannot do it with their friends, with his or her friends, and also in different place and time.
Evaluasi, or in English evaluation, is a measurement of learning where an educator measure or assess students' understanding using test tools such as quizzes, objective tests, and other else. The purpose of the evaluation itself is to find out whether the learning process of students is in accordance with the learning implementation plan that has been implemented. Check the learning outcomes of the student, whether there are deficiencies or not in the learning process. Find solution to the deficiencies that student experience, and save how good the student are in applied competencies. The evaluation can be online, where online is virtual synchronous, or offline, where offline is live synchronous. If the evaluation is carried out offline, the teacher can provide an evaluation in the form of written tests, presentation, role play, and so on. If the evaluation is carried out online, The teacher can provide an evaluation in the form of online quizzes, video presentation, or using extinct technology media. As previously mentioned in blended learning in emergency remote learning, for live synchronous, we can carry out activities such as lab practice, lectures, workshop, and seminars. But nowadays, we need advanced classroom technologies to make it easier for students to learn. For virtual synchronous, we can do activities like group discussion, demonstration, simulation through audio, text-based, and video conference. For collaborative asynchronous, we can do activities like publication sharing and demonstration over online assignment, online discussing platform, social media, etc. And for self-paced asynchronous, we can do activities like learning through video, creative game, etc.
There are the strengths and the weaknesses of PEDATI. First, the strengths of PEDATI. There are some strengths of PEDATI, such as first, learning could be done by virtual or face-to-face. Second, the learning could be effective and efficient. And the third, the student easier to access the material. And the fourth, the learning not only focus when to face-to-face, the students could learn also from the internet. And the fifth, the discussion can occur flexibility and not focus in a place. And the last one is the teacher could control learning outside of students' learning hours. Besides the strengths of PEDATI, there are also some weaknesses of PEDATI, such as first, teachers must have to master e-learning. Second, teachers have to have equal time management in developing materials, conducting assessment, and teaching over forums. And the third, teachers need to prepare digital references to students in which connected to face-to-face learning. And the last one is the facilities contrast can occur.
So, the conclusion is PEDATI is learning framework that relate to the current setting of blended learning. PEDATI is as an outcome from blended learning that has two major learning strategies that are online and offline learning. PEDATI has 4 points that are pelajari, dalami, terapkan, and evaluasi. There are several advantages and disadvantages of this learning framework. But with this learning framework, it is hoped that it can make it easier to design blended learning so that it is more effective, efficient, and attractive in online and online learning. Okay, that's all about our presentation about PEDATI learning frameworks. Thanks for watching. Forgive us if there are any mistakes because we are also in the learning process. Stay healthy for better condition in the future. See you later.